Blanche Smith Ganues' childhood home was in the Loving Road section of eastern Fannin County. Her parents were Sadie and the Reverend Walter Smith, a popular Baptist minister. There were 7 children in the Smith family. Blanche came along as number 6. They were an active group, with Blanche and her older sister exhibiting a talent for the game of basketball. Blanche excelled at the game and won a starting position as a guard or defensive player under the rules of the day on the 1945-46 team. Little did the Smith sisters realize when they began practice in the fall of 1945 that they were about to be a part of something very special in the history of the athletics program in Fannin County. The 1945-46 Fannin County girls team won 27 consecutive games before finally losing in the finals of the Class B state tournament. Blanche went on to start for the Fannin girls team for the next 2 seasons. The 1946-47 team, Blanche's junior year, saw the girls once again advance to the finals of the state tournament, where they lost again in the championship game. Even though the Fannin girls did not win the state title in 1947, several of the players, including Blanche Smith, were named to the Class B All-State team. Blanche played her final season in 1947-48 and turned in another stellar performance. A loss in the District 9 tournament denied that team a 3rd trip to the state tournament. According to her husband, Fred Ganues, several amateur teams of the day, including the Sports Arena Blues and the Lorelei Ladies of Atlanta, expressed interest in having Blanche join their teams. Something else happened to Blanche during the 1947-48 school year, however, that would decide her fate for the remainder of her life. One day, late in that school year, Blanche entered the L&N Railroad Depot in Mineral Bluff to purchase a 10-cent ticket to Blue Ridge. The young agent who sold her the ticket was Fred Ganues, a recent graduate of Copper Hill High School. Fred was a basketball standout at Copper Hill and, from all accounts, a rather popular young man with the ladies. Fred and Blanche took a shine to each other and were married shortly after graduation. After high school, Blanche devoted her life to her home and family. She and Fred welcomed a son, Fred Jr., in 1949, and Blanche went about the business of caring for the home and for young Freddie. She did, however, occasionally compete in local amateur basketball from time to time. In the late 1950s, husband Fred organized a local amateur basketball team called the Black Knights. One season, he expanded the team to include a ladies' team appropriately called the Lady Black Knights and persuaded Blanche to play for that team. In the mid-1960s, with young Fred Jr. nearing adulthood, Blanche decided to apply for the position of school secretary at East Fannin High School. She was hired and remained at East Fannin High and then East Fannin Junior High for 30 years. Blanche and Fred were happily married from 1948 until her death in 2008, a period of 60 years. Fred was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2015 and died in March of that year. Blanche Smith Ganues now joins her husband as a member of that elite group. Congratulations to Miss Blanche Smith Ganues on her induction to the Fannin County Sports Hall of Fame.